Building schools, houses, warehouses, anything on sites such as landfill sites, old brownfield sites, places where they had heavy industry. It's not uncommon within North Lanarkshire, it's not uncommon within the central belt of Scotland, because there was a lot of that industry. So although we have to be sensible in our approach and we have to be precautionary, this is a standard practice which is taking place dozens of times across Scotland. So prior to any building works commencing on site, there was a full and detailed ground investigation undertaken to make sure that the site was suitable for use. That came back quite clearly that it was suitable for use. However, during the actual building construction phase, there was a number of tests. Over 110 different soil samples were taken, just to make sure that the site was getting, where the site was being built was safe. As well as the school being built and concrete being obviously breaking any pathway between any sort of substance beneath the soil. And we also imported approximately 56,000 tonnes of clean material in, and that provided at least 600 millimetres between any of the soil which was previously on the site and which you can now access today. Yeah. When you have a building of the size of this building behind me today, you'll always get settlement on a site. It's a natural phenomenon that occurs, but it's worthwhile saying that the building itself is not settling at all. It's the area round about that. The building is built on land, but it's also built on peat, so we would expect settlement of this nature on a building of this size. And the council, during summer recess, will undertake a number of works. These are planned works. It's nothing to do with any concerns. These are just planned works to address any areas of settlement that we are currently encountering within the building area.
What we feel in relation to the contaminated land is that there is no pathway for people to have acquired illness in terms of exposure to any chemicals or anything else that may have been in the ground beforehand. The time that it takes for cancer to occur is actually quite long. The school has only been open for 7 years or so, and typically we would expect bladder cancer cases to take around 15 to 40 years to develop. So on the basis of that, we are able to reassure people that the presence of people at the school cannot have caused the cancers. In relation to the copper in the pipe, this is a transient effect. So the copper was high, particularly if it's left overnight. However, it goes to low levels when it's flushed. So in the main, people would have been drinking water that is of reasonable quality and probably actually low copper quality, low copper concentration. However, copper itself causes a short-term effect. If it causes any effect, it would be a tummy upset, and it does not have any cancer or any long-term effects that we need to be concerned about. There's a limited amount that we can say in relation to arsenic and potential illness because of patient confidentialities. However, we are aware of the cases and our assessment is that there is no risk to people at the schools from arsenic.
I completely understand the concerns of parents, staff and other people who use this school, especially for the pupils. And under no circumstances will we expose anybody to any risk in coming to school. So I'd like to assure everybody associated with the school that the site is safe, the school is safe, and if it wasn't, then we certainly wouldn't be having the school open.